time for the Arena Rush. Main thing of today is that we're going to be trying to counter a team that is fairly typical and common nowadays. Wait, there was one of these guys that was actually running it. Was it this guy? Nope, it was not. Let me find it. So this team, which is consisting of a Moor plus a Jhin, which makes it where you don't really want to hit it with your defense breaker that hits AoE. You cannot really hit it with an Irration because the enemy will move. And it's not a bad team per se. There is mostly one big counter to it though. You can single target snipe it. And what is the best version of single target snipe that actually does work against that stuff? Well, that's a single target snipe in the sense of this. Don't mind the LD5 over here, it's better to go a double Rigna, so double Water Seer in that case. Siege players will definitely have this kind of team. And it's very strong actually, because you can go for a Adriana boost, you got a nuke, and then another nuke. But then you also have a team up, and if you make sure that you have enough defense, which I have, plus good enough speed, plus speed increasing effects, this thing is in tune to team up. If you hit this on the Moor with an S2, you insta-kill the Moor as well. Plus you lower the cooldowns of both this one and that one because you team up with the whole team, and then you have S2 available again. So it only works against slower teams. Do not try to use that against the Capella, that kind of stuff. But we'll see how often we can use that during the rush. Another team that I added this week was this team, which is utilizing Hanwoo on the highest damage output that I can do. And that is mainly to counter Alexandra's or annoying passives or those kind of things. I also figured out that the S3 of Hanwoo actually gets denied by the Gandalf skill 3. It ignores all passives, except Gandalf skill 3. He a bitch. Like, you don't deny that thing ever. Is what it seems. Why? I have no freaking clue why. But yeah, that is the idea for the rush of today. Now, also, if there's no immunity, you might as well just send out a skill 2, but... And now we can press space. Yay. Block and rush. How did we end on the alts? Offense-wise went pretty good. Defense-wise went pretty bad. Now, which league I'm at? I'm in League 3. He also revives after Hanwoo. He revives after you kill something else. So it's technically not during the Hanwoo skill. But if you kill something with the Hanwoo skill when the demon is already dead, I would assume that you don't get a revive. Which 110 pack are you getting from the choice? On the alt, I will most definitely get... Wait, can we outspeed this? No, that's a little bit too tricky to outspeed that. Does have the Moor in there, but Moor in most cases still is fine. Could be trickier Moor though. Well, we could also just... No, we have a different team against this actually. No, he shitted on your defense. Was it this one? Dion Langers. Room pack or the scrolls? Oh yeah, I was saying what to get from the choices. On the alt, I will most definitely get the Devilmons. It's a boring choice, but it's a really good choice because 10 Devilmons for a new account is an insane amount. For main accounts, I would say either the scrolls or you go for the rune boxes plus that kind of stuff, because that one is pretty good too. What do we do on this? Can we actually... No, because of the Gandalf, the first team I see on this, because of the Gandalf, I actually don't want to hit this. If the Gandalf wasn't there, I would have hit that. Oh wait, these robo things are on Swift, that could be annoying. This one we could technically do. Well, this thing could be... Let's think that this is a Moor, okay? Just for the idea of it. So we have it out of the window where we actually use this team at least once. So the idea is this. We chop you down, or we chop you down. And then with this team up, you can clear a Moor. You can't really clear this, but you can clear a Moor. What you can also then do is a Zoop, Oblivion, and then you have your S2 back on both of them, which is actually pretty strong. So it's kind of like a Jemire, but this thing also has damage potential, because you team up with the whole shenanigans. Not a team that I came up with, but I saw it somewhere and I was like, that's pretty fun. But I don't have a second water series, so I have to do it with the light one, which just makes things a little bit harder. Technically, you could also do it with the wind one. Is technically a little bit easier because of the... what's it called? I think that one has a base speed awakening, right? So that makes it a little bit easier. You fed all dupes into Siri? No, I never got more than one. You don't feed dupes into dupes these days, my man. 121 base? Yeah, that makes it easier to tune that even without having the lead in there. Didn't you feed your dupe Rigna? Also possibility that I fed a dupe Rigna at some point. But then, for crystals. Good luck on the rush. Thank you, Mighty. We could hit this, but it also could be annoying, so let's not. This team is also, I think, free-to-play defense-wise, this is probably one of the best things you can make. What league you in? I'm in League 3. But yeah, this is a pretty solid overall defense. At least the one with the best success for a lot of players. Still food for a lot of stuff, but overall best success, this thing is probably it. This thing, we could hit it. It just kind of depends like how fast that thing on the left is, which does kind of scare me. Ooh, we have this one as well. I like this one a lot last time. Dallas one eats that defense. True. I can see why Benny rated Krogan so high. Not for RTA though. For arena offense, I do agree. Arena offense, probably best unit out there at the moment. But RTA, nah. Same as does defense. Nah, too old. This isn't RTA? Mostly not. My RTA matches take a little bit longer. They give chances more of procs. RTA Grogan would cook. Well, if you have a perfect cleave for him, which I would say that Benny has pretty close to a perfect cleave for Grogan, then it is pretty decent, yeah. What's the Dove offense with the Seimei? Oh, it's just the typical Amila tricks Amber, but then you add in a Seimei rather than a Vermos. It's super safe, because pretty much nothing kills you. The only thing is that the provokes remain, and therefore anti-provoke, it's often better to go for the Vermos in that slot. Oh, that's kind of bad. That is in particular kind of bad. Okay, let's just do this still. I had to strip/stun at least one of the two to be comfortable. Yikes. Oh, wait, I also did not stun that. Okay, keep hitting that. Don't. This will bring to below 50. And now we can do some stuns. Kind of. You really had to hit that much, huh? Can you maybe stop proccing after you already had an ungodly amount of RNG, sir? I might lose this. Oh, not enough crits. Not enough crits. Can you maybe stop proccing just for the idea of it? Like, it's not just that he resisted at the start, he also procs an ungodly amount. Jesus. Okay, I cannot win this because of the laser thingy. Wow, that's lame. Wow, suddenly the match is so difficult. It's so stupid how the match can be so freaking different by just like what, RNG? Oh yeah, this is the guy that I just showed earlier. Wait, where the team at? This team. What's the purpose of the tower thing? It used to be an anti-stall mechanic, but right now, what does it really do? I don't know. Okay, that does kind of suck. I think we're still gonna kill this. And we use this to clear you out right now. So that's the idea of the defense. The Byungchul is a little bit too tanky, apparently. Or I need too much stats to actually try to kill it in the first place, which is kind of the issue. Because I have no speed lead on that team. This is the one where I wanted to use this for. We can do this, and then do this. For a team that's triple fight, and he's on 0 speed, he kind of does okay-ish damage. Like, that's the best you're gonna get out of that unit, okay-ish damage. Not sure if this... Ooh, was slightly scared for this one to be a random speeder. But yeah, as you can see, pretty solid team. It's a little bit hard to kill the Byungchuls though, especially with just a single hit. The Light Series is a little bit better at that. But yeah, it's overall pretty solid team. And as I mentioned, if you don't have the other series, just go for a... Well, if you don't have the double water series and you don't have a light series, I'm not too sure what the best option is then. Maybe just go for like a... what's the name? Covenant? Like the sniper in water? Or go for the light series, it's also an option. Would that thing be crazy fast? Nah. Should one-shot my Grogan? Nah. Bethany? Yeah, Bethany could do as well. Doesn't have as strong of a skill one, but Bethany would actually be pretty decent, yeah. Just have to make sure that you're having shield runes somewhere. It's the only important factor. Oh wait, this one we can actually do like this, because we have enough buffs. Rip Agrius. Yeah, Agrius back in the days. Well, Agrius never worked on team-ups, but Agrius back in the days would have been really good for that, yeah. Wind series, definitely an option, yeah. Just have to keep in mind that you prefer to go for high base speed units, because you have to get the right speed in on a unit that doesn't take the speed lead from the Hikaru. Which could, of course, be an issue. So many teams full off will. You know what's the biggest question of this balance patch? What kind of random buff is Grogu gonna get for absolutely no reason? Like, that's the real question of the balance patch coming. They're gonna change his lead into a freaking crit damage lead or something. They don't buff it because of Benny's tier list. Fuck! Benny fucked it up. Fucking Benny, eh? Make Ritsu irresistible. Yeah, that shit would be nice, but come to us an irresistible? They have done that on very few units. Do you think free-to-play arena is possible? Offense, yes. Defense, very difficult. Defense is super difficult to get a high rank in. Oh. Apparently the defense I just crafted works a little bit better than expected. The fuck is even that? Wait. People are getting murdered. Holy shit. This probably doesn't really do anything. What's on the defense? It's a Vanessa plus a Triton Tianlang and a... what's her name? Driana? The Justice Warrior thingy? Or not, it's not a warrior, it's just Justice. Justice Wind. There's only one crit damage lead at the moment. And it's for Fami, which is kind of weird. That they never give anything else a crit damage lead. Which one is each to build / play arena or siege? I would say siege, because in siege you don't care about your defense. You just want to do 10 good offenses and you're done. Even if you have 0 defense in siege, but you always do 10 out of 10, people will be very happy with you. But in arena, if your defense is just shit, you're not gonna go anywhere. What if Grogan gets a 33 lead? Speed? Wait, that's not even possible. And also that tech lead is already for one of the others. That's the thing with Grogan. All of the others already have the leads. Wait, why is this shit happening again? God damn it. God damn it. That's the only thing I hate about Grogan. It's near impossible to make Grogan for enough speed to be tuned in this shit. So if you get resisted... Well, you have to get resisted on multiple things. Because that only works if both the Triton isn't CC'd and the thing on the right is also not CC'd. Pretty much I post my AO teams for Arena Rush with every video of Arena Rush. Yeah, the 98 base doesn't really work. Like, I could always run a Elven Ranger, which is in tune, which is also a lot easier to build. But issue with that one is not as good as a Grogan against the revives and stuff. And therefore, into a Vanessa, it's a little bit awkward. Grogan has 3 self-attack buff, let's go. You have any idea when the Lord of the Rings reskin units come out? I guess this week with the balance patch. It's my estimation. If it's true, I'm not sure, but that's my estimation. Wait, this one... No, this one we could actually still use this? No? Yeah, I don't care about your damage reduction. We do so much damage. I could have also Hanwoo this one. Actually, Hanwoo and this team are kind of similar-ish. It's just that you do a lot of stuff. 150 LDs, no LD5. Are you cooked? No, you're on very average rates. Boy, you're even not supposed to be close to an LD5er. Well, not even close. It is 1 in 286. Okay, not the worst as long as we still land both over here. That's kind of bad. Okay, let's revert that to pretty darn bad. Okay, at least you kill. Fast life. Sneeze in your face. And heal blocks. Okay, not so heal blocks. Maybe I should have attempted to stun that. Thank you for the wake up. Nah, fucking heal though. Good eye. That took a little bit longer than I was expecting, but in the end, a victory is a victory. Wait, I do actually have a team against that one below that. It's double Aya. Don't I? Yeah, you're super double Aya, Poots. Double Aya in the building. We're good. Shushe with a primer. Thank you very much. This team is so stupid, man. This team is so absolutely stupid. We should be full out speeding this. Wait, I should have done this with the other unit though. Because this could give enough bar. It did not give enough bar. Most things that have broken. That's good. Other team would have been safer. Wait, this one, is that even good? I think we can do this. And rip. Do you ever use Water Aya for that team? Not really. Like, it's nice if they go for the suppression, but if they don't go for the suppression, it's kind of bad. You might as well just use, like, legit any other daughter. The new team! And... Duke Duke. And also dead. Oh, not so dead. Now very dead. Yay, more defense successes. Interesting how many defense successes we're headbutting. I think this one I could have still done with the Deborah version as well. But since as long as we land, we kill anyways. And that's why you're Vio and you're Galleon. It's surprising the amount of damage. Good to know. How long till summons? Midnight, which is 2.5 hours. Yeah, it's actually getting... Wait, what is... wait, sir, that's not how it works. Why do you lock in double speed lead? That is not how things are supposed to work, sir. .66 speed lead. Yeah, you never know, man. You never know. New meta? Yeah, I've never seen that in my life. That's a first. It is the backup of the backup. Exactly. Okay, that's as long as we stun on the right and he doesn't proc, it's still fine. He's been pretty consistent in doing that shit at least. Okay, he didn't proc, so then we're fine. And sneeze for a miscrit. Damn, rank 1 guy is high up, huh? Haven't seen his defense yet at all. Lots of ways to clear this, but is that a good way? Yeah, I guess we can clear it like this. Oh wait, that thing is an attack bar gain unit, isn't it? Oh, that's also one way where he's just faster than me. Oh wait, this team's kind of bad in the first place. Wait, what am I doing? I'm inting. Should I leave? Well, it kind of depends though. Yeah, okay, I should leave. I should leave. I thought it was like a fast Adriana comp, but this is the Tiana comp. That's a lot of points in the minus. What a waste. What a waste. Okay, miss on you. Is still fine if we clear like this. You ain't gonna solo my whole team. Actually, I have less damage than I expected. Gideon passive works against Humble. Humble should ignore Gideon passive, as far as my understanding of the Humble. The only unit that actually fully says, fuck you, Humble, is this thing over here. It's actually the only unit that just straight up says like, yo, fuck you. Doesn't exist. For whatever reason. Oh yeah, that's this one. I think I still... No, let's actually kill this. You still have the passive, but this will kind of break through that. Okay, broke through it a little bit less than expected. And now you have speed from passive. My defense is actually getting hella fat. Holy shit, haven't seen that in a while. I guess we might keep this defense up. Oh, that's the guy that just hit me. Oh. Wish that my Siri did a little bit more damage, because I just don't clear this thing. But at least that's not a damage more, so he's not as dangerous. But we would have had a lot faster clear if I didn't have to do that. Oh, wait. I thought it was you. Well, that wouldn't have killed neither. Like, the first hits is the real damage, so... Book. Now, this team is pretty nice. Okay, suddenly getting a few hits as fails. Yep, we like some double eye flavor. I should have actually hit on this so it doesn't go for shields. To be honest, I'm kind of sure that if I let this auto, it's faster than me clicking on random shit. That kind of hurts. Yep, use more of that shit, please. It's not a super fast team, but for an auto team, it is pretty darn fast. Can we outspeed this? That is the real question. He is seemingly pretty fast. We are also fast. I still haven't seen the rank 1 guy, ever. Oh, someone suddenly figured out how to hit me, I guess. What's up, Captain Bice? Doing good over here, how about you? Well, I'll keep him in list for the moment I switch. It's a Vanessa Triton plus other shenanigans. Vanessa Triton, Tian Lang plus a Driana. Keep forgetting her name. How much points does the rank 1 guy get? Like, he is on like 1800 or so he's not much higher than I am. It's just the issue that I can't find him. Pontus double Camilla with a Wind Cookie. Okay, that shouldn't be that much of a problem, I guess. Interesting defense though, nevertheless, that's true. Creative. Not an issue. Yeah, Gym passive resists the first Oblivion that is thrown at him. Oh, we will get a life back on you. It doesn't really matter. Even if you were to kill something. Is Ragdoll good for AD? Not really. Okay, suddenly this defense is getting hit a lot. Jesus. That went from a lot of victories to a lot of losers suddenly. Let's go for the other team. Wait, it's not this one, right? Yep, okay, not this one. You and... Wait, how are you not... You're supposed to... Let me check that. Let me check that. This one, I'll actually hide for a second. Ah, that's why. This dot stuff is way too fast for what you can hit. Oh yeah, the dot stuff is definitely pretty fast as well, yeah. Because a lot of things don't really counter it, especially with the Seimei, it's just, you never die, like it's impossible to die. Yep, true, that as well. Like, also against Giselles, it's really good. Man, this defense is pro in resisting my units, though. But he's worth a lot of points. Claiming back my points! That is not an issue. Against this one, I think that this can kind of work too. No, wait, let's actually still do this. Because this is a little bit safer. Because if we don't clear that, we just get a second life in. Okay, that's maybe a bit of an issue. Okay. Note to self. That is more of an issue. Fucking reflex. Forgot about that for a second. I don't think I have enough damage right now. Note to self. Reflex. A bitch. Reflex a bitch. Hey, what the hell is even this? That seems pretty weak. Well, this Camilla's gonna stall me for living shit, though. That's the only annoying thing about this team. Do we still hit that, though? Nah. Oh, fuck. That guy can hit me back as well. God damn it. Was hoping it not. Freaking Gandalf hits. I hate Gandalf hits. I actually got Sekhmet, or Legend with Sekhmet before, yeah. It's a pretty interesting unit for defense, definitely. This one we can still clear with this. Oh, fuck, it is a trap. It is a trap. Wait, what? God damn it. Fucking hell. I'm losing way too many offense. Wait, I actually sped up my Cyrils to not get trapped that easily, but I guess enough to trap still. Annoying. I'm losing too many offenses. Maybe I should speed up my Cyrils 1 tick extra. I think that this should be hittable for this version. I could lose the attack buff, but odds aren't that big. Or I could lose multiple buffs actually, but as mentioned, odds aren't super big. Jin isn't that good of a stripper against 3 buffs. Against 4 he barely ever does it, but against 3 he already has quite the difficulties. I think that these were hittable as well, but... thing is that these can be trapped, huh? I'm kinda curious. Okay, it almost never happens, and then he stripped the perfect thing right away. Aha! Stun it on early hits? It never stunned it. Fuck me. Minus 60 after 1 offense. Yeah, I would say that having a good defense is super difficult right now because all offenses are so good. Like, the only good defense is RNG, I guess. And then hopefully you don't get hit too often, but everything is just so hittable right now. Are you kidding me? Well, at least it did not remove everything this time around. I still haven't seen the #1 guy once. That's also such a messed up thing of Contours, man. Like, how the matchmaking is working, or like what you see on your list in Arena is absolutely messed up. And they never fix that. Like, sometimes, like, everyone can also see that from themselves, right? At some point you don't get hit for ages, and then suddenly you get out of 1 hit and you're hit like 10 times. What happened? You just popped up on like everyone's list. Like, that shit, like, what the fuck is even that? And that's also the thing, if that happens to you in the last 5 minutes, you're kind of screwed. But I'm liking this team, though. Nice addition to the pile. Oh, he added more NEM to it. It seems. Can we still clear this? Apparently not. Haha, we did. And Hachu. Okay, on a death break. Not enough damage, though. Almost. Good thing it didn't drop more than 1. Yeah, I think the only actual good defense unit out there right now is Gandalf. Anything else is kind of mid. if apps kept all of them. It is a waste though. I wouldn't have kept them neither, but yeah, I do know what you mean. Would have been funny to see multiple of those dudes on one defense. Okay, I'm getting hit a little bit too much for my liking. Normally this defense is doing better. I have a different variation to it, but I'm not really sure if I'm liking that one neither. Aya needs a nerf. I do agree on that one. I would not mind an Aya nerf. Don't tell me you killed that Samath already. I was kind of close, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm actually getting hit a lot. Jesus. What the hell? That other defense was seemingly doing better, but I cannot... We don't have defense decks just yet. So I cannot switch back to that defense real fast right now. This kind of suck. That does kind of suck. So what you guy wants you ass? Yeah, it seems that way. It seems that way. But that is fine. That is fine. He's definitely clearing me a lot slower now than he was before. Because before he could clear me in a second. But right now he can't. And I'm gonna have some fun with that guy if he's in my list a lot towards the end. Because I'm gonna kick him out of G3 if I can. Because that's always funny to do. But I think he's pretty far up in G3 still, so that's not that easy to kick him out, I guess. I think he's second in our league. Wait, who? The... what's it called? Weka? Wakan? Whatever that name is. Wakna? And everything of the similar-ish thing right now. Let me check. Every time, I have such a habit of the moment I go into loading screen, I don't check this screen. I'll always look at the chat during loading screen. So I never really see who's what rank and stuff. No, he's not in the top. I still haven't seen rank 1 guy a single fucking time. Like, that should not be possible, right? Like, how many refreshes have I done already? I guess that Gojo has proc rate lead. Yeah, I mean the other guy, like the Zen. Oh, this guy. I haven't seen... Oh, he has that one. That's actually not that bad because you are kind of annoying-ish. No, I thought it was a different unit than that. That actually makes it somewhat annoying, though, to be honest. The Ginger Brave. It's free Tiana. But what do you do about the Ginger Brave then? Well, is enough now. He can strip and stun now. Or he can strip and increase cooldown. Not stun. You got lucky then. Yeah, no, he has a strip and that kind of shenanigans. Thing is that double Camilla can definitely nasty stall you out. Definitely have to pull some good LD for defense tonight. Got 100 and freaking 45 scrolls after this rush, pretty much. Hey, what's the best unit for defense I can pull? Can't believe you pull Laura tonight before she gets nerfed. Yeah, watch me get the next unit that I pull nerfed. Dark Gojo. Dark Gojo would do me real good, yeah. Yeah, Dark Gojo would definitely do me good. Because then I can put the like exactly the team I was running before, but instead of the Driana, I can go for the Gojo, which is miles better. Dark Hacker would also do me good, yeah. Dark Hacker, Gandalf, well, Gandalf's not pullable right now. Yeah, those units would definitely do me good. Another Gandalf enjoyer, We missed on that. If we just stun you, then it's still fine. Yeah, I think Mortaro would also be decent to pull, yeah. Okay, we have to stun the Trident once again. Operation a success. Wait, no proc rate lead for that Gojo? What's the last 85 build? Light a Mankey King. Oh, finally a defense success. The other team was definitely giving me more successes, but that does also make sense, right? Wait, Scrollo, are you just outside of G3 or are you still G3 with 1550? Was outside, okay. It's only in my list twice right now. How many scrolls do you have in total? Like 145-ish? Yeah, this team is definitely a keep. This team and definitely a keep. Just have to make you do a little bit more damage, because there's some Björnchels that kind of survive, which isn't great. Maybe if you do this with double Siri, you should get one of the two series for damage on wind, like the second Siri damage on wind. They need to buff Light Siri. Well, Light Siri is crazy good for Siege though. It's just for RTA she's hard to scale. Water Pick is good against more, true, but then you have to Water Pick RNG and Galleon RNG, which is not always that chill. Because that was the team I was thinking of at first myself as well. But then you have double RNG factor. You could do it, like you could go for a chilling Water Pick, Galleon, and then like a Leia by all means. Probably trash the living shit out of that team, especially Björnchels. But yeah, then you kind of have the issue where you have like a lot of RNG to face. And this team has no RNG. Well, if you don't deal enough damage, but that's skillish. Well, RNG could also be skillish. Just depends how you look at it, huh? Don't think I'll be able to kick this guy out of G3 though. But I'm also not gonna get rank 1, so... Can't just hit, whatever. Yeah, he's far above edge, I guess. Not sure how far this guy is of edge. He's actually kind of below. Can do a fun revenge war with this guy for the last 2 minutes. Oh, I'm out of wings. Ways to go for another reset, so I'm not gonna go for another reset. Ooh, Trumpet, you can take it. Yeah, what's a good hit on this defense, though? Because the Ginger Brave can be pretty darn fast. Well, best thing you can do is like a Jemire comp, I guess. Well, the Pontus kind of counters that, which is kind of good, though. But I guess that would be the way. You would have to make a Jemire move first. Then go for a double, or like Adrian and then double snipe. And then the first snipe you do is on the Pontus. And then you bruiser it out against the other two. I guess that would be the best clear. I should rune up a... I do have a Jemire runed up, but the Jemire moves after. Jemire, Daniel, Chunk Pong Food. True, true. Don't have a Daniel on this account, though. That's on the other account. But that account misses a few other units. But yeah, I definitely do need... Well, my defense was working for a bit. The other defense was working a lot more against, like, general base. I guess next week we will have the decks for defense. So when I have decks for defense, I will be able to switch out defense back and forth. Which is actually kind of chill. Because this defense, I guess I've been running it too long. That's the main thing. People got used to it. There's a guy named Distin here. Nice rush, little bro. Sounds like Scribble had a good revenge war there. Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more guides, join the Discord and check out the content tab for the guide video archive, which contains all of the guides that you might need. Hope to see you there.